Hey guys, this is your girl, the side hustler, your girl Nabia. Listen, today we're going to be talking about some things and, well, let's just call it a fireside chat. Lean in, get close, take some notes. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. And once again, if this is your first time here, well, I'm going to invite you to like, comment, and subscribe. And guess what? Yeah, I'm going to have to tell them that part. Please share. So in this video, we're going to be talking about some things like, the markings of a true entrepreneurial spirit. And there are some things that are really telling about the type of person. And you can tell if you're a true entrepreneur, you get these ideas, you hit this inspiration, you feel like you can do team or go me. So you're going to have to be able to mark out things, characteristics, things that are going to tell you if you are that particular type of individual. Because you know what, sometimes you think things are a good idea and you got this fire and you just running, and then you're like, I don't want to run anymore. So a true entrepreneurial spirit does not take excuses. And I don't just mean from other people, I mean excuses from yourself. Now, a few videos back, I talked about an excuse is dare I say it again? I think I will. It's a well-planned lie. That's what it is, a well-planned lie. And that's the truth. So you don't tolerate excuses. Well, it's not working for me. I tried it before. Not if you're a real entrepreneur. Now, everybody gets disappointed. Don't get me wrong. Everyone, is rejected. Let's talk about the Bible for a second. Just go with me. Now, does everybody accept the Bible? But yet there's always somebody walking up to you saying, do you know him? Do you know Jesus? He loves you. He'll turn your life around. Yeah, so people will do that and you're like, meh. So no, not everyone is going to accept it. Not everyone is going to accept you. Not everyone is going to accept your product and or service. But that doesn't mean that you give up. You know why? Because you have pegged your why. We talked about that a couple of videos ago. You probably need to go back and just look at that. So you don't take excuses. You don't tolerate them. Excuses come to wall you in. And if you're walled in, because you stack them. You brick them up. Excuses. And guess what? Who's behind the wall? You. And you can't get out. And you're trying to see your way through. And so when somebody, says, you're so talented, you're so awesome, you should be doing this, and you just don't see it because you had all this wall of excuses. Oh, I'm too old, it's too late, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough time. And we talked about excuses that other people will give you. Now I'm flipping the mirror. What about the excuses you give yourself? This is a time when you begin to evaluate who you are. Look at your why. Tent peg it. Really tent peg it down. Make it firm so that it is steadfast, that it's unmovable, and that no matter what trials come, no matter who comes, who goes, who believes you, who doesn't believe you, who supports you, who doesn't. They might think you like on that stuff, but you're not. So, listen, Lincoln failed at everything. Everything. Yeah, President Lincoln. He failed at everything. He couldn't rub two nickels together. He had nothing. He couldn't do anything until the presidency. He got that right. He got that. He did not give up. He was a prolific writer. Did you know that? Yeah, you didn't know that. He wrote. His letters were phenomenal, but he never gave up. Let me say this. I'm gonna have to just take the kids out the room because I said it's a fireside chat, right? Yeah. Everybody gone? All the sensitive ears out the room? Okay. So if you have been saying things like, I tried that before, it didn't work. Let me ask you a question. And let's get real. I mean, seriously. The first time you liked somebody and they rejected you, did you stop dating? Did you stop going out? Your first marriage, maybe that failed, divorced, cheated on, lied to. Did you stop wanting to get married? Well, probably, some people did. That means you gave up. Did you? But so there are people that they try it once and they just don't. But then there are a lot of things that they don't. They just don't give up. They will pursue a marriage. They will pursue an income. They'll pursue a job. They won't listen. Your excuses are not holding up, bro. Sis, listen to me. You cannot live your life like that, walled up in excuses. I'm trying to help you out. The fact that you would even say, well, I don't know how to do that. That's not even an excuse, because you can learn. Remember, we talked about coachable, teachable, humble. Remember those words? Yeah. So you got no excuse. Even the fact that you don't know something, the fact that you may be ignorant in a particular market, that doesn't mean that you cannot learn it. You just have to take the time. Fear really will shut you down and paralyze you and keep you from having a life of freedom, financial freedom, your freedom of your time. And I feel like I have to keep saying this because, short attention span. Yeah, that was like 4 videos ago, right? Yeah. But I'm going to say it again. Don't wall yourself up with excuses. Procrastination. Yeah. So think about the age that you are. How old are you right now? Think about your age. Had you made some boss moves 10 years ago, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 20 years ago? Some real boss moves. And if fear was not in the way, fear of rejection, fear of man, fear of it's not going to work, if it was all gone and you made those boss moves years ago, tell me, where would you be right now? How much money would you be earning right now? Just go there in your imagination. And then if you can see it, and if you're not there right now, people will fight and argue, and relations will fall apart simply because the other person is not making enough money, or they themselves are not making enough money, and then they beat themselves up. Life consists of choices, and you gotta make them. You can't be afraid. Even if you're making, let's say you're making 10K a month. Let's just say you're making 10K a month. You still have the ability to make 40K, 50K, 100K, 500K a month. A month. Can you see that? If you can't, why can't you? A true entrepreneurial spirit does not tolerate excuses, not even from themselves, because it is what you tell yourself that's going to determine whether you make it or you don't. All right, I'm your girl, Nabia. Listen, I am the side hustler. Let's get this thing on and popping. I'll see you in the next video. Remember, hey, like, don't go nowhere without liking and subscribing. I need you to like for real, seriously. Yeah, I like the other video. Like this one too, like them all. Catch the playlist. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Shalom.